Hi everyone, my name is Franbel Omilari. Welcome to our channel, OCHAREO. Today we continue with the series of Ocana. When we throw the shells and after the Ocana comes Osa, we call this composite Ogun Ocana Tonti Osa. That is said, Maferefun Egun, Elegua, Ogun, Ochosi, Orula, Chango, Obatala, and more. This Ogdun had the prophecies that said that if we abandon Ogun, we abandon ourselves. That we need to do an egboses for the good and for the bad. And with the truth, always we're going to win. We're going to analyze one of his patakin, also the bomisi, and more during this video. OCHAREO, Ada Che, Chenife Chokun, Chenife Maru, Chenife La Ocha. One of the patakin of this Ogdun speak about Orumila, Ogun, Ochosi, and Chango. It was the town that it was so poor and the people don't have anything to eat and they have a lot of necessities in that little town. What happened that the only one that had food and everything in his table was Orumila. So Ogun, Ochosi, and Chango, they speak about it and they said, okay, we need to make an association with Orumila. We need to go to his house and speak with him. And then they went to Orumila's house and they spoke with Orumila and they said, Orumila, we need food because we are hungry. And then after we eat, we're going to the forest and we're going to hunt. And everything that we get, we're going to bring to you and we're going to share all of those animals with you. What happened that when they went to the forest, Ogun, he find a goat and he hand the goat, but he was hungry and he ate it. And also, Ochosi, he found 2 quails and he eat the quails. And Chango, he saw the rooster and he did the same thing. So when they come back to Orumila's house, they didn't bring anything. But Ochosi and Ogun spoke with Orumila and they said, we didn't find anything in the forest. But the only one that said the truth was Chango. Chango said, Orumila, I find a rooster, but I was so hungry and I ate the rooster, thinking that later I could hunt something else, and I couldn't. So Orumila, through his magic, he saw how they ate those animals. So automatically, he blessed Chango. And he said, Chango, you are and you will be the king in heaven and in the earth, because you are the man that always you said the truth. This is the reason that one of the prophecies of this Ogdun said that when the truth, we always going to win. When we speak about the egboses on this Ogdun, the first egbos is to feed Ogun with a rooster, a hens, a pigeon, and the guinea hens. And attempt also Chango, feed Chango with 2 roosters. And then Chango, he goes to help us to grow our economy and position. And the woman, in case that you are pregnant, you are supposed to make a nice color ribbon and tie your belly. This ribbon you can, for example, prepare with holy water, rum, smoke or cigar, and you tie your belly, because this odun also talk about the kids and that the women in general could lose the baby during the pregnancy time. So you need to take care of that. And you can do an egbose tube with the pumpkin to clean your belly with the pumpkin in this case. The bomisi in Ocana Tonti Osa we do with lirio blanco. That is flower that we can also put this in our bóveda and in Ogun, caldo santo, ateje, hojas de maní, leaf of maní. We season it with omilasa, with oti, eku, eya, wado, eoñi, efun. And with all of that, we prepare a bath. We take our bath and we also clean our house, because this autumn we need to do it both for good and bad. So we have Ogun that also don't belong to us. So make a bath and clean your house. The egboses in Ocana Tonti Osa. Don't eat sesame. Don't lie. Do not eat in places that you don't know. Also, try to don't visit the cemetery. That is one of the areas that is important in this autumn. And also try to be careful when you make a commitment, because one of the problems on this autumn that the person made a commitment without know if you can accomplish what you really want. And when we speak about health, try to eat in the way that you don't overeat every time. Why? Because this speak about the stomach. We could have a bad digestion. We can have problem, for example, with gases in our stomach, and have a bad digestion. So the person that has this odun need to be careful that don't eat constantly, because this odun speak about the person that always is hungry, that want to eat now and want to eat later. So it going to damage also our life, and we can get a lot of pounds without any necessity. Adimuses and adimuses. Here we are supposed to put, for example, the cornmeal to chango, canepa or mamoncillo for Ochosi, watermelon to Ogun. Always try to have them with any fruit if you have this odun. Why? Because like we saw before in this video, Ogun, Ochosi, and Chango, always they are hungry. So we need to refresh them with fruits. And in case that we do any ceremony with them and we need to feed them even with feathers, after that, try for 1 or 2 weeks to serve them with fruits. That this video be helpful for you. Thank you for joining me. Leave your comment below if you have any comment. Give a like if you really like this video. Subscribe to the channel to receive notification about new videos. Health, faith, and prosperity. Ya tú sabes. OCHAREO.